So today we're going to do something a little bit different from what we've been doing so far. We've started setting up our SSL certificate on our server, but we haven't actually made any purchase for any SSL certificates. So today we're going to go through one of my favorite websites where I purchase all my SSL certificates, and the site is the SSLstore.com. And we're going to go through the process of buying a wildcard SSL certificate, and I'm going to go through the site so that you can see what it looks like, what they do, and how you can use it if you choose to use the SSL store. So once you get onto the website, you will see it's a little bit busy. In my opinion, I think it's too busy for me. I got overwhelmed the first time I got here. But if you spend more time, you will get to realize what they're doing. So here you can buy anything you want. You can buy any type of SSL certificate you want. You can buy wildcard, you can buy single domain, you can buy just name it. Even if you want to secure your server, you can still buy the certificate here, and the prices aren't so bad. So let's go through and see what we can get for our next project. So we're looking for a wildcard certificate. Obviously, the first thing you're gonna need to do is to go to products, and at least this is my process. Go to products, go to wildcard certificates, and then you'll see a whole list of options that you have. And yeah, this can get pretty expensive pretty quickly if you don't know what you're doing, but a few pointers. So a few things I've realized is that generally just buy a wildcard certificate. That's my advice to anyone out there doing anything you're doing online, and you're building your server, building your website. Just buy a wildcard certificate. You're going to need it at some point, even if it is just to set up a test server for your site, or for whatever reason. You're going to need to have a subdomain that is secured by an SSL certificate. So you might as well just invest in it up front. So what I'm looking for here would be the I know that this certificate right here for $74 a year, it's actually not bad at all. And also this also is a good one. It's also another good option to go for. So these two I would recommend over the rest of the offerings they have here. So for our project, we're going to buy the Essential Wildcard DV, which is this one. And once you click on it, it's going to obviously select the most expensive version of this particular certificate, and just select the 1 year. You could do 2 years if you want to, but I would do 1 year in my case, because that's what my budget and my client has given me. So we're doing a 1 year, and we select it. And so some of the features of this particular certificate, obviously get the assurance and the authentication. I'm not sure if anyone ever has claimed an assurance for an SSL. Correct me if I'm wrong. If there has been, please let me know in the comment section so I can educate myself as well. But the rest of it is quite alright. I mean, you get the site seal. This you have to put on by yourself, because this is not this particular one is, as they say here, is static. So you just have to get the logo and put it up on your own. But still, it still comes with the Komodo brand, and that brand name is pretty much well trusted in the security, online security industry. So it's good enough for what you need it for. And if you look here, you'll see that it has a 4-star rating. So that's also a good one. So personally, I would recommend this because this is the cheapest that you can get within this website, and the total will be paying for this particular SSL certificate would be $98. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pause the video, for obvious reasons, as you know, so that I can go through the process of making the purchase, putting in the card and all the other personalized information I need to put in to get the certificate issued. And once that is issued, I will come back to this video and we are going to go through the process of installing the certificate on an existing server. Alright, so I will see you guys in a short while. Alright guys, so I've completed the order, and next step would be for us to now install this SSL certificate on our server, and then we can use it to secure our domain and all our subdomains. So this is an essential wildcard SSL certificate. Okay, so this is what you should always get. I really do recommend using this site. It's so straightforward and so simple. The next video I'm gonna do is how to show you the control panel. After you just made the purchase now, you just have to go through to your control panel and then generate your certificate and then install it and all the rest of it. But the process is pretty simple and it's so very, very straightforward. So I like the SSLstore.com. and I'm giving them a recommendation here, but this is not a paid promotion. This is just what I use for myself and my clients, and I think it will be good if you do use them too, because they're straightforward and it's simple and straightforward. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.